Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Ageless in America. My name is Anna Johnson.
And I'm Lew Wilson.
And we have enjoyed bringing you our show, and we hope you have enjoyed watching as well. And Lew, we talked last week about the people who have stopped us on the street or in stores that say they enjoyed not only watching the show, but hearing about places to visit and to see in this area.
Absolutely.
I love it.
I love people coming up and talking about the show and how much they love about it.
Absolutely. Well, you got a funny look on your face.
Not again.
What are you thinking now?
Well, I've got several things coming up, but my mother used to say that.
Yes.
Better not say that to Anna. Anyway.
That's right.
I know. Anyway, it's time for some trivia. Did you know that
No, I didn't. Go.
Did you know it's the 80th anniversary of the Social Security Act?
No, I didn't know that.
FDR signed it into law in 1935. And in 1940, they paid out the first lump sum.
Of?
37 cents.
Didn't buy much, did it?
No, it didn't buy much. But anyway, I got family coming to town, and we need rooms, and we need a place to stay. We need a place for a party. Any ideas?
Yeah, we have great hotels in our area, and we have one to show you right now. Let's take a look.
Hey Janie, I got the call. The family's coming to town. We're celebrating my grandmother's 90th birthday. The parents are coming, their kids are coming, and I think they even got a dog. Can you help me out here?
Absolutely. First of all, congratulations on your grandmother's 90th birthday.
Thank you.
We are an all-suite property with 114 suites. We have 3 room types: a single studio suite, a double queen bed suite, and a 1-bedroom suite with separate living space. We're also pet friendly.
Well, I like that. I'm hooked. Can we check out a room?
Absolutely.
Great, let's go. This is a great room.
I'm glad you like it. This is our 1-bedroom suite with a king-size bed, pull-out sofa for the kids, full-size refrigerator, microwave, garbage disposal, dishwasher, all the plates, pots and pans, and utensils, so they can cook in their rooms for the duration of their stay if they don't want to go out to eat. And the kids can stay in the living space and have their own TVs as well.
That's a good separation, parents and kids.
Yeah, you don't have to watch cartoons.
It looks like it's got all the comforts of home and more. But you know, my grandmother's in a wheelchair. And do you have something that can accommodate her?
Yes, we do. We do have ADA certified rooms, which is Americans with Disabilities Act. Those rooms are going to have lower countertops. The microwave's going to sit lower down, so it's more accessible for wheelchairs. Some of the rooms will have roll-in showers, and some will have the larger tubs with the handrails.
That's great news. She's really going to be pleased. On another note, my brother and his wife are fitness gurus, and the grandkids like to swim.
We have both, Lou. We have an outdoor pool with 2 gas grills and a cement gazebo so they can cook out while they're here, as well as we have a 24-hour fitness center. Let's go see the fitness center. This is our Candlewood gym. It's open 24 hours, so you can come in, work out, watch a movie, and on the other side of the wall is laundry facilities, which are complimentary, and you can do your laundry while you're working out.
Working out, watching a movie, and doing laundry all at once? That's
Absolutely.
great.
You're doing a good job, Lou.
Thanks. I'm getting hungry though.
We have a Candlewood cupboard, which does have soda, juice, milk, things you can make for breakfast, as well as frozen dinner items so you can cook for dinner.
Do you have margaritas?
No, we do not have margaritas. However, we do have a lending locker, so you can complimentary check out a blender and other items from our lending locker. We do have meeting space too. You said about 40 people are coming.
That's correct.
So let's go look at the meeting space.
All right, let's go.
This is our general meeting room. It holds up to 50 people, full capacity, banquet style. However, with your 40 people, it would be very accommodating. We also have a smaller meeting space. When you come back for a meeting, a boardroom that holds up to 8.
Okay, so this is the perfect room for our celebration.
Absolutely.
We've got everything we need here at Candlewood Suites. We've got rooms for the kids and the parents. We got grandmama taken care of with her wheelchair. We've got a blender for granddaddy's margaritas and a fitness center and a pet. You've got everything here and all the comforts of home. We found the place.
Fantastic.
Candlewood Suites. Thanks, Jane.
Thanks, Lou.
Coming up next, how to measure up.
Do you have a loved one who needs help with cooking, light housekeeping, or simply companionship?
Or do you know a post-surgical patient or a new mom who needs a little help around the house?
Healing by Nature in-home care and senior services provides dependable and compassionate caregivers to allow you or your loved one to remain in the security of your own home. Call us today or visit our website for more information. Healing by Nature in-home care and senior services, where it's natural to heal at home.
We were born to create. We live to awaken the senses and enlighten the mind. We delight the spirit and soar with the angels. We have an exceeding desire to be, to do, to expand. Embrace your opportunity. Tell your story. Impact Visual Media. Don't be content with your content. Love it.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ageless in America. You know, after that last feature that we had on hotels, I'd like to just remind you about something. It's a pretty good tip. If you're traveling and you're traveling with some older people or people who really can't walk well, when you check into the hotel, ask the front desk if you could have a room that is close to an elevator. This way, because sometimes when you get to your room, you know, you're down the hall and around the corner and, you know, 2 blocks down. So,
Oh, exactly.
And 9 times out of 10, they'll try to accommodate you and put you in a room that's a few steps from the elevator.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
You always make sense.
You think so?
Yep, well, I got a tip for you.
You
Because
do.
Speaking of comfortable, when you're staying in a hotel, you want a comfortable bed. Well, here's a tip for you. Here's my tip. What about this?
Okay. What do you?
Do you know how to measure for sheets? Most people don't know this. Right here from the top of the pillow to the bottom of the pillow of the mattress is called the pocket.
Yeah.
So you measure that right there, and that's how you shop for sheets. If you see a full or a twin or a king, you make sure that the length of the pocket will fit the sheet. That way, after you buy new sheets, you can tuck them in. What about that?
You need to get an award for that line. Okay. Well, speaking about sleeping, you know, just a few weeks ago I did a feature over at the Sleep Gallery on Tennessee Street in Tallahassee, and I have to tell you, I thought it was pretty cool, and it was a very relaxing information.
Anna, it's time to go home now.
Oh my gosh, what time is it?
It's closing time.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, before I go, can I ask you some questions real quick?
Please do.
Wow.
Okay.
Sometimes that's a very comfortable bed, you know, and sometimes we have a tendency to forget what a good night's sleep really means, don't we?
We do. And one of the most critical ways to determine if you're getting enough quality sleep is if you can make it through the entire day without having to take a nap, like you just did.
Or having your husband or wife get mad at you because you snored all night or you tossed and turned.
That is correct.
Let's talk for a minute about the people who, you know, go to bed and, you know, their minds are just going 100 miles a minute because they haven't finished everything they wanted to do today and they have a list for tomorrow. You know, to clear your mind. Sometimes that's hard for a busy person.
It is. One of the best things you can do through the evening right before you go to bed is to maybe take yourself back to a happy time and relive that moment. Just take away from some of the busy things that you're currently thinking of so that you can calm down and actually get into a good sleep quicker.
Sometimes there's so many people who, right before they go to bed, they just have to have that little bit of something, a little bowl of ice cream or a cookie. That's not really a good idea, is it?
It's not. It's one of the worst things you can do to disrupt your sleep throughout the night. Avoiding food 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, as well as nicotine and caffeine.
Some people need 8 hours of sleep, some people need 6 hours of sleep, but you really need continuous hours.
Correct. It's very important for you to get up in the morning and go to sleep at night at the same time on a continual basis. So
Yeah.
make a daily routine out of your sleep time and wake time.
Yeah. The benefits of a good night's sleep, let's just go over those for a minute.
It's a long list. They're endless.
Yeah.
Sleep is the most important part of your wellness. It affects your cognitive response, your physical activity for the day, how you perform, how your lack of performance for that matter as well. So it's critical in any and all facets of day-to-day living.
I'm ready for my sumo lesson.
And, you know, in your gallery here, I see you have a wide variety of names. Beauty Rest, Tempur-Pedic, I mean, hard mattresses, soft mattresses. One size doesn't necessarily fit all.
That's true as well. One of the things that we tell people most every day is that it's not a one-size-fits-all
Yeah.
type purchase. It's something that needs to be custom fitted for every individual and as a couple combined.
Well, Todd, the best thing for someone to do is to come in and try out one of the mattresses to see what's right for them.
That's correct. We encourage people to come in and take a nap, just
Ooh.
like you did.
Can I have maybe a few more minutes?
I'll tell you what, it's closing time, but we'll give you one more snooze.
Okay. I didn't try out this one. Can I do this?
Yes. All right, here's your blanket and your teddy bear.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Sleep tight.
Membership has its privileges right after this.
Some very cool local firms want to make your golden years the best years of your life. There are benefits to being over 50, and there's one convenient place where you can find them: localseniordiscounts.com. Imagine discounts for more than 25 area restaurants, retail and shopping, health, medicine, household services. For details on these special offers, visit localseniordiscounts.com. You'll be glad you did.
Journey to a hidden kingdom, where the smaller you are, the bigger the adventure. Danger lurks in cracks, in shadows. Discover tiny heroes and an adventure of giant proportions. Tiny Giants.
Now playing at Challenger IMAX. Visit challengertlh.com or call 644-IMAX for showtimes.
Well, here we are again.
Yes, welcome back to the Ageless in America program.
That would be us. In continuing our series with opening nights, we're going to find out some great events that are coming up.
I'm so excited about what they have. I mean,
know.
it's just incredible, and the people in this area seem to love all of the special events. But then Chucha and her son Ryan are going to talk to you a little bit more about the digital domain. Boy, she's learning a lot.
I know she is. I hope she can retain it. Let's take a look. You know, Chris, this is just an incredible venue. When you look around, all the murals and the great seating and the wonderful acoustics.
Yes.
We know that there's plenty of tickets out there sometimes, but are there any kind of special sponsorships available?
Yeah, we're really fortunate here in the community to have individuals and businesses that help support what we do. And we would not be able to do what we do at the level of performers if it wasn't for our sponsors and our members. So yes, we actually go out and enlist our business community and individuals to help underwrite performances and educational programs that we have here at Opening Nights Performing Arts. And we have a great development officer. Her name is Chris Goodwin. She can be contacted through our website at openingnights.fsu.edu, and she can give you all the information about that, as well as memberships. The membership levels are great. They're at different price points, so you can get in where it's comfortable for you as a family, and get some really special perks like early ticket buying and parking passes and a lot of other different things to help support the programming and educational programs at opening nights.
So sponsorships help subsidize and keeps the ticket prices low.
Absolutely.
And memberships help you get even a better price by purchasing a membership, and you can come on a regular basis for kind of a reduced price.
Absolutely.
Right? That's great. Chris, thanks again for having us here. You know, I just love it. I've been here many times, and you're never going to regret when you come here to a special event of any kind.
Hi, I'm Chucha Barber with Impact Visual Media, and this is my son Ryan Barber.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Ryan, and we are
WCTV's Digital Minute.
Ryan, back in the day, if I wanted to know what was going to be on television, but I didn't know what time or what day, I either used a TV guide or the local newspaper. So here's the deal. I love WCTV, and I'm so jazzed that our new show is on WCTV. But for people that don't know when to watch Ageless in America, is there some place they can go to find out what day and what time it's on?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And thanks for being a fan. So the easiest thing to do as far as how to find programming that's on or airing on WCTV is to go to our website, which is wctv.tv. So I'll type that in to our address bar, and you'll be navigated to our homepage. Once here, in our navigation header, we have a television drop-down. If you click on TV, you can simply then click on What's on TV. You'll be taken to our program guide. Now, I happen to know that Ageless in America airs on Saturdays. Is that correct?
It is.
So on the left side of the screen, we have a day and time drop-down, and I'll drop down to this Saturday. It's currently around 4 p.m., so that's the time frame in which the page populates. But if I drop back down to, say, around 11 a.m., I'll be taken to the program schedule for that time of day. And you'll notice that Ageless in America airs at 11:30, starring the Anna Johnson and Lew Wilson.
So what's up with all the colors?
Well, the colors are ways in which we can categorize our programming. So Ageless in America is more informative, so it appears in amber. But we have news and sports segments that may appear bluer, depending on the type of category of programming which it is.
All right, well, not that there's any station other than WCTV, but if there was, there's probably other ways you could learn about what's on TV if you happen to watch TV on TV.
You could either navigate to their sites. I'm sure they have a feature similar to ours, or you can do a Google search or a Yahoo Bing, depending on your search preference.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And I just want to say that we're going to be back next week with another Digital Minute. And in case you get confused, you can check the WCTV website to find out what day and time the program is on.
Sheila, the foundation does so much for the kids in our Leon County schools. Great projects, fun projects, but especially one coming up, and it's called Stomp.
It is. It's called Stomping Out Type 2 Diabetes, and it's a morning of family fun and fitness that we have at the Tallahassee Museum. And kids do everything from fishing derbies to walking and running with their families to getting some healthy wellness screenings we provide on site. And it's just a day to get together and teach this community about the risks associated with type 2 diabetes directly related to childhood obesity.
Wow. It's a free day, correct?
It is free.
Yeah.
You get into the museum free that day. You can take advantage of some discounts on their tree-to-tree adventure while you're there. We offer free tropical smoothie. Cafe is giving out free smoothies, and the lunches that will be served that day will teach the kids about health and nutrition and fruits and vegetables.
And the museum is so much fun for kids and adults, really people of all ages. But, you know, I know this community, and I know how supportive they are of so many projects. Same with Stomp.
It is so true. Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare and CHP and Tallahassee Primary Care, all of the big wellness providers are coming out that day to provide some of this wellness screening that we talked about and make sure that families understand that we are in a crisis mode. 1/3 of our students are at risk for developing this because of lack of exercise and poor nutrition. So we've got to get these families to get on board.
Okay, well, it sounds like such a fun day. It's a free day at the Tallahassee Museum, and it's for families
family of all ages, because we'll have a family fun walk, as I say, the fishing derby. We'll probably have a 5K that morning for some of the more active people who want to come out. But grab your kids, grab your grandchildren, come on out and enjoy the animals and the flavor of the museum and learn about this disease that can be deadly.
All right, Sheila, thanks for telling us all about Stomp.
The Area Agency on Aging for North Florida is an aging and disability resource center for the Panhandle and Big Bend regions. We can help you apply for Medicaid, long-term care, and we offer a network of community partners for senior health and wellness. Services include elder abuse prevention and awareness, Medicare and long-term care counseling, as well as our Elder Helpline, connecting elders and persons with disabilities and caregivers to community resources. Call us today.
Do you have a loved one who needs help with cooking, light housekeeping, or simply companionship?
Or do you know a post-surgical patient or a new mom who needs a little help around the house?
Healing by Nature in-home care and senior services provides dependable and compassionate caregivers to allow you or your loved one to remain in the security of your own home. Call us today or visit our website for more information. Healing by Nature in-home care and senior services, where it's natural to heal at home.
Welcome back. Looks like the digital domain's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
It is, and we have so many interesting episodes coming up in future shows, too.
Yes, we do.
We're going to do a program on SHINE. Do you know what that stands for?
Shine. Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky.
I ain't had no lovin' since
January, February, June, and July.
Oh gosh, we're getting sick now. Okay. No, SHINE actually stands for Serving Health Insurance Needs for Elders. So we've got a great feature on that. Let's take a look. We'll sing later. Well, the Area Agency on Aging covers 14 counties. Lisa, that's just amazing. I really had no idea that your agency was as large. And first of all, before we go any further, I'd like to thank you all so much for being the title sponsor of Ageless in America. We appreciate that.
It's our pleasure. We're really excited for your show.
Well, it's an opportunity to let people out there know about these incredible services that you offer, not only seniors, but caregivers as well.
Absolutely. We are fortunate to have a great network of service providers that actually provide the direct services to help elders remain independent in their home, age in place with dignity, with choices on how they want to live out their life for healthier, happier, more productive lives.
How do you do that? What are some of the services that you offer?
I know everybody out there has had to have heard of Meals on Wheels.
Yes.
And one of our providers here in Leon County happens to be Elder Care Services. And we have a provider like Elder Care Services in the other 13 counties that surround us.
Oh, you know, I did not know that. There's a tendency for us to just think that it's here in Leon County, but it's in the other counties as well.
It is in other counties, and it's in large part due to the Older Americans Act that provides funding for these programs.
You know, many times when we get into a drastic situation and we need help, maybe with an older person in our family, we think, oh my gosh, who do I turn to? But they can turn to you and ask for help in certain instances?
They absolutely can, and it's really easy. All they have to do is dial 1-800-963-5337 anywhere in the state of Florida, and they'll get connected to an agency like mine, and we'll be able to have trained specialists talk to them about what their situation is, any questions or concerns they have, and then point them towards the direction of the most appropriate resources to help meet their needs.
Is it easy to get help, Lisa?
You know, it depends on what you define as easy. I think it's easy to access resources that can help answer questions that you might have, but to actually tie into those services, unfortunately, there are waiting lists for many of our services. But there are a wealth of private pay resources and other public and private funded programs that can help people that maybe they don't have to have a waiting list.
Right. So you can refer people to other agencies as well?
Absolutely. In fact, the Department of Children and Families is one of our major partners. We often handle high-risk referrals for individuals who are at risk of abuse, neglect, and exploitation. We also work very closely with our funder, the Department of Elder Affairs, and their CARES unit to help help people who are looking for long-term care assistance and navigate that system.
Yeah, we've been talking primarily about seniors and older adults, but sometimes I get so concerned about our caregivers. I mean, they need help too.
Absolutely, they do. And one of the greatest resources that the community provides is respite care, and that's just giving the caregivers a break. We also have a great partnership with the Alzheimer's Project, who covers the same counties that we do.
Wow.
They've expanded this year, and they provide caregiver support programs, they provide education, they provide counseling, and they provide much needed respite for our caregivers.
What an incredible resource that we have here in this area for 14 counties. And I would like for you to give the telephone number once again so people will know how to reach you.
Absolutely. We call it the Elder Helpline. It's 1-800-963-5337.
Okay, Lisa, thank you for being our guest, and thank you for being our title sponsor for Ageless in America.
Thank you.
And you stay with us. We'll be right back.
Silver Alert is a plan to help local law enforcement in the rescue of missing persons who have a cognitive impairment, such as Alzheimer's disease or dementia. For more information, visit the website today.
Well, we welcome you back to our show, and we're coming to the end of our show, and we hope you've enjoyed it and learned a little bit about what's going on in our community. I know we've enjoyed presenting it to you. I know one thing that you know, we can't sing.
Oh, come on. We can croon a tune.
Yeah, well, we can try, but we also have some upcoming events coming up.
Yes, I got a special one tonight. It's an evening of wine, dance, and art at the World Ballet from 6:30 to 8:30, so check that out.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, it's always a good time.
And we can't close without, you got one, a quip of the week?
Yes, I do, honey.
Okay.
Are you ready for my quip of the week? Get ready, drum roll. Duct tape can't fix stupid, but it can muffle the sound.
Oh boy, here we go. Thanks so much for joining us. Remember, stay active.
Why are you doing that? I'm gonna have to duck out of here. What do you mean? Good night.
Oh gosh. We're not gonna get any awards.
I know, no awards today.